Ian Rapoport had this to say about Jarvis Landry and his current situation on the Pat McAfee show.
You're not wrong, and I think a lot of people are interested. As always, money is the issue. And if you look historically at this time of year, the amount of players who've got, let's say, more than $10 million, you can count them on one hand. Like, it's like Clowney did 1 year, that was one, but there's like almost no players get more than, like, say, 10 million, which, like, had Jarvis Landry, remember he visited the Falcons? We all thought that Deshaun Watson was going to go there. Like, that probably would have been about a $10 million deal. I don't know where he gets that now. And, I know the Browns offered him a pretty nice 1 year deal where it would have been a pay cut, but he would have gone back there for a nice sum, turned that down. And now it's like, I would say the same thing for, same thing for anyone who gets released this time of year. Like, it is not a lot of money out there. Teams have mostly spent.
Let's welcome Jack Duffin back in. Jack, where do you feel Jarvis lands? What's most likely in your opinion?
Yeah, so the Browns made their offer back before he was cut. According to Brad Steinbrook, it's been minimum plus incentives, and Jarvis said no. He wanted multi-years, lots of money. They cut him, and then there's been nothing since. The team's in front office hasn't really been interested. Jarvis has approached them, but that's all come from Jarvis's side, not from the Browns side. And they've moved on. And where does it make most sense? We only have to look back to when Jarvis was on the trading block before. There was only two teams in the NFL that were seriously interested in him. That was the Browns and that was the Ravens. So I think it makes most sense that he lands in the Ravens, especially since they have very, very little at wide receiver. And yeah, if he's mainly there as a run blocker, that makes sense for Lamar Jackson and the game they're going to play.
Yeah, you think about it, he slots into probably their number 2 behind Rashard Bateman, and I don't know that Browns fans necessarily want to see that or hear that, but that probably makes the most sense is where Jarvis Landry ends up.
I'm not that scared of where he ends up. If we look at the production, the efficiency, it's not been there the last couple of years. So it's one where we've upgraded with Amari Cooper, Bell, targets when they're going to players like DPJ. You're seeing much more production and quality there. So it's one where we've got a loaded room, we've got a really effective quarterback, we've got players like David Njoku that should be getting the ball over him. Let's keep moving that sticks and racking up points. And we're going to do that by targeting wide receivers that are very efficient every time they're targeted and receive the ball.